Welcome to Sterling High School. This is the Castle Connection. I'm Jared Claiborne, joined by Frank DeRico, and we're going to give you some important announcements for this week. First up, congratulations to our boys and girls soccer team who will be playing in the South Jersey Finals. So the girls will be hosting on Saturday at 2 o'clock. They're hosting Seneca here Saturday at 2 o'clock. And then the boys will be traveling to Delran, and that'll be in the morning sometime, potentially 10 a.m. at Delran. Both of those events are controlled by the NJSIAA as state championship rounds. Therefore, they control the ticketing. It's online ticketing. Mr. Manlove, I'll send out some more of that information. Mr. Manlove will also send that information out. So online ticketing only for those games. Super excited for our student athletes participating at this championship level. So good luck to boys and girls. A couple other announcements this Saturday in the morning are the SATs. SATs, of course, you have to pre-sign up for. So good luck to all the students that are doing that. Our National Honor Society ceremony is coming up next week. That's on November 9th. And hopefully you'll be able to attend that. Congratulations to those inductees to the National Honor Society. The first marking period also ends next week. That is November 9th. So make sure you follow up with your students. Make sure you're checking on-course. Follow up with their tablets on their on-course. Make sure they're up to speed with their grades. Again, any attendance issues, that has to be settled prior to the fact. Again, anytime you're out, attendance policy is that we need a doctor's note within 5 days of your return. But it's important to note that the marking period does end on next week, November 9th. Conferences will be held on November 16th. Conferences are by appointment only. You may contact your teacher directly. Some teachers will be contacting you requesting conferences or recommending conferences. So teachers and parents, those appointments for parent-teacher conferences are by appointment only, and that is for November 16th. And remember, you always have access to your teachers via email. You can reach out and ask any questions. Okay, student ID badges has been a thing, a point of contention. You'll note in many of the Castle Connections that we've talked about this. I've been on the morning news. If you look in our handbook, it says that there are multiple warnings that are opportunity to give for IDs. I am here to let you know that I have given all the warnings to all students. Okay, the warnings are over. Okay, so if it gets to Mr. DeRico, he certainly has power to give the detention for not wearing your IDs appropriately. And that is a safety thing. It's a part of our policy at Sterling High School that we identify every student. It must be properly worn around their neck. It cannot just be on them as a person or in their pocket. So when they hit the hallways, make sure they are wearing their ID. All right, big thing that I want to do today is introduce our new vice principal, Mr. DeRico. Mr. DeRico, first of all, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking.
Excellent. Thank you for joining us at the Castle. So, Mr. DeRico is new vice principal filling in for the longtime serving Mr. Redmond. Mr. Redmond retired at the end of September. Mr. DeRico formally began on November 1st. So where do you come from?
I come from Bridgeton, which is a little more southern from here, Cumberland County.
Yep.
I served as a master teacher there for the last 8 years.
Great. And your teaching certification or the majority of your experience is in what part of education?
Special education.
Excellent. So you have a lot of experience dealing with special education needs, behavioral needs, yeah?
Correct.
Excellent, excellent. And this is your first administrative experience fully as a certified administrator, even though I would argue that your master teacher provided great experience with PD. How do you feel about this first opportunity?
It is a change of pace, but I feel as though my past experience has prepped me for this point. It's a lot of growing, but I have a great team that's been supportive so far here and has been welcoming along the way. So it's exciting, a new opportunity, and embracing it.
Excellent. Mr. DeRico has a very large, beautiful family. I have six children. I'm sure we'll see them on campus, right? He's already been to some of the games, him and his family. I appreciate you doing that as well. What might you be most excited about in a new job, in particular here at Sterling?
I think most exciting is getting to be part of the growing process, continuing helping students achieve their goals, being part of being successful, not just with the rigor of curriculum they're experiencing, but the learning experiences that they have the opportunity to proceed. Helping them when they find struggles along their way, not to be seen as the person to look at towards discipline, but to help overcome those obstacles along the way to help them reach the levels of success. I believe Sterling's moving in a forward progressive way to achieve success, and I want to be a part of that.
Excellent. So we operate currently under existing board-approved discipline code of conduct, and you're going to have an opportunity throughout this year to kind of get a taste of that, and then you'll have an opportunity to put your own stamp on it. We've talked about infusing maybe restorative practices, but to your point, the goal really is to try to help partner with students and families, right?
Correct.
It's not always, doesn't sound that way on the phone all the time, does it?
Correct. But the goal is to work seamlessly together towards that end goal.
Excellent. So, Mr. DeRico, I hope will be here with us for a long, long time. Extremely excited about his passion for education and for students in particular. So if you get a phone call from Mr. DeRico, you know he's serving as our new vice principal here, primarily in charge of discipline, student attendance. He will also serve as our safety specialist, and we're excited about all those pieces and the addition to our administrative team. We got the Phillies to watch tonight, Coach, right?
We do.
All right, so good luck, Frank, as you start your career here at Sterling High School in the administrative world, and good luck to the Phillies. So go Knights, go Phillies.